and welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. Today we're going to do episode 3 of Kenshi. The first 2 episodes we created our character, showed you the different career paths and the different races available. And second episode, looks like we got some traders coming in here. See some traders with some bone dogs. They're traders, maybe not. Oh, they're slave mongers. Oh, so we gotta watch out for those guys. So if we get KO'd, those guys will take us and make us slaves. So we gotta be careful with that. But anyway, so in episode 2, we showed you the UI, the different parts of the stats and everything, and what they mean, and different things about the town and everything. So today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to earn a little cash because we have no cash. And see if we can hire somebody to be on our party. We did find one person to hire, but they required 300 cats. That's the currency. So let's go down here and maybe do a little bit of mining. That's probably a good way to get some quick cash. Down here, as you can see, this is what I did in my other playthrough. Because I started in the hub too. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little mining here, get a little cash, and try to there you go, and try to hire somebody for our party, to join our party, to become part of our squad. Alright, so you right click on it, right there. And he starts mining right away. He already has his pick with him. So what we do here is, if we left click on the, we get the little pitchfork here, it'll bring up our copper research output. So I guess this is like a hopper or something like that. But we can store up to 5 bars of copper. So each time this bar here gets to the end, and it'll get better as our skill gets higher. Right now we don't have a very high skill. We have a skill of like 1 or 0, I think. Yeah, and where is it? Laboring right here. We have just a 1, but that'll go up as we mine more. So, and then what we do is we take it, and if we left click on it, once we get a bar in there, it'll bring it to the inventory. Now, we're going to want to get a backpack too, because right now we don't have a backpack, so we don't have, the only inventory space we have is right here. In our inventory here, it's not very big. We can't fit a lot in it. So every time we fill it, we're going to have to go and sell. Later on, we're going to try to get a backpack. Fortunately, in this town they don't sell them, but in one of the other towns, we're going to send a party out there to get some backpacks that wooden backpacks which you can stack items in, which is very, very useful for making money for like mining and storing other items in there. There are certain items you can stack in your regular inventory, but ore is not one of them. So what we do is I right clicked on that, and so that goes in there, and you can rearrange it by pressing the arrange key, and it allots the best outfit there. The best organization of your items there. So we did pick up a couple of bounties right here, which I don't. Right now, we probably won't be able to fulfill, but we can. Well, one bounty anyway. I think this is just a guide here. The different. Well, let's take a look at this. Let's see it while we're mining here. We might as well. So it's a book we picked up. It says, "Oh boy, did I get myself in a mess. First of all, I split my veggie bowl on Noble Unishaga's robes, managed to hightail it across the sands all the way to a stack with a trail of angry samurai on my back. Then I only go to and speak to the high priest before being spoken to, and boy, was he not happy with me. I tried to hightail it out of stack at that point, but tore my rags on the phoenix's statue and bore my heinous udders for all to see. Honestly, at that point, I was pretty irritated at having my sweet green fruits referred to as udders, so I stuck them the middle finger and yelled every curse word under the sun. Now I did go for a language buffer on this, so it probably would have been much worse if I wouldn't have put that in. So I get thrown into the prison cage and conveniently broken out by a fellow ninja inmate 2 weeks later. But how could I live easy with two of the most powerful world factions hating my guts, you ask? Well, I did what I do whenever I need something fixed. I paid a guy in a bar to make my problems go away. Anyway, what's my point in this long-winded story? My point is, friend, that no matter what kind of bad day you're having, all problems can be solved. Agree with that? Oh, with money. I don't agree with that. Otherwise, you're pretty screwed. So here is a directory I've compiled for all faction pacifiers and their locations for when you're having a particularly bad day week. So Holy Nation pacifier, Shark, Traders Guild pacifier. Oh, these must be people you can go to help you when you're in a jam. Sheik Kingdom pacifier, World's End. United Cities pacifier. That's what I'm part of, actually. The United Cities. They all like me. Lagoon. So maybe we'll have to go see if we can go to Lagoon. Slave Traders, Stoat. Hounds pacifier, Hub. That's where I am now. I think that means maybe you can get animals and stuff there too. Flotsam pacifier. Those are the Flotsam ninjas, I think. Squin. And anti-slave pacifier, Mud Town. Okay, I'm not sure exactly totally what that means, but interesting nonetheless. So see, we've accumulated a couple of copper pieces here. And if you look at it, it has a weight to it, 8 kilograms per piece of ore, copper ore. It's got a value of 180, so you can sell it for 180, and it's got an average price of 180. So valuable metal used in high-tech machinery. But anyway, for now, this is going to be our main method of getting income right now. Unless we see like a fight somewhere going on. We probably won't take part in the fight quite yet, since we're not really that strong. But what we can do is kind of pick up the scraps and maybe get some armor and some weapons to either sell or keep. Probably initially to keep, because right now we have armor that isn't the greatest. I mean, I've seen worse, but we definitely could get better armor. But anyway, right now we're just going to try to make money, and we have to make sure that we keep well fed here, especially when we're working and everything, so that our hunger doesn't get too low. So we have to keep buying food. Food can be expensive, as you can see. This is a 325 for this rice bowl here. It does have fairly decent nutrition with 55, but eventually we can craft this kind of stuff. So we're going to want to try to probably do some research as soon as we can and unlock some crafting items so we can maybe make some money crafting and stuff too. So, alright, so let's take a look here. So roughly, let's see here. So 5 bars will make us 900 gold. So if we 5 things of copper. So if we can make, let's see here, 9 times. So if we get 3 backpacks full of 9, let's just say if we had 10, we can make 1800. Yeah, so 10, 1800. So if we can get 20, we'll have enough to hire somebody, and a little extra to maybe buy some more food, because we'll probably need food by then. It's auto saving again. So I would go faster, but we got to be really wary of our environment here. So I should be checking around here to make sure there's no patrols and everything coming by, because we will die. This right here is an iron resource, but iron is, I believe, worth about half as much as copper. So copper is the one you want to try to mine because it's worth more. Maybe not quite half, maybe a little more than half, but not much. And as you can see here, see if I can zoom in over here. This right here is a bar right here too, similar to the bar that we went into, but so we can buy supplies and sell stuff there. So we can go between the two. we start buying stuff like building materials, we can only buy so much from the bar there, this bar. Then we'll have to wait and go to this bar and get more of them, because this bar right here will be sold out until new traders come in and restock their supplies, so to speak. So all right, let's see how we're doing here. So we get 3. Let's see how many we can fit in here. I think we're gonna be able to fit 1. So we got 5 right now. We can fit. Let's see, they take 6 spaces here, so another one, 6, 7, 8. So I think we can fit right now with what we've got in here. We can fit 8 at a time before we have to go and sell them back for cash. So we're gonna have to do this like 3 times, or maybe twice. So 8. Twice may be enough to. So that would be, yeah, to hire out. Because right now we have 0 money. So. Let's see if we can arrange this again. No. So that's a bit, yeah, we're going to fit 2 more things in there, so it's going to be 6, 8. And we'll fit 8. So 800 plus 6,400. Wait, no. Yeah, 800 plus 864, is it? I should know this, it's math. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so 18 times 8, so that's 64, 4, 6, 1,400, 1,440, is it? I think it is. 18 times 8, so that's 800, 64, yeah, 1,440. So 1,440 per backpack. So yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more than 2, because that'll be 2,880. So we'll need 3,000 to hire that person. Then once we hire that person, we'll train that person up on mining too, and we'll go twice as fast. I think on this one right here, as you can, if you look on the lower left-hand corner here, you can fit 2 workers at this copper right here. Now there are better value copper. This is only the 81. Yeah, I've seen ones with up to 100 is the highest quality you can get, and you'll get a little bit more money from that. Right now we don't have very good efficiency because our skill isn't that high, and because we only have 1 guy here. So ideally we want 2 people working on this at a time. So I know this doesn't make for a very exciting video here, but I think what I'm going to do is fill up the backpack, sell it off, and then I'll cut the video and return when I get my 3,000 cats there. So we get one more piece of copper here. So we got Mr. Brody here. Mr. Brody's enjoying the game with Purple Monkey here on a Sunday afternoon. So yeah, so this is definitely a fun game. Again, we're just right at the beginning here. If you haven't watched the other episodes, we're the son of a war veteran. And we've got some good ties with some of the cities, although the Holy Nation does not like us. But other than that, we started off with no money and just a little bit of gear. And so right now we're just kind of trying to get some money and build up our party and start doing some research. So alright, so we'll stop here. Oh goodness. We're going to want to get out of here. We got some hungry bandits. Oh my goodness, that did not take long. Well, you get to see that. Those are hungry bandits there. They just pretty much beat the snot out of us and left us for dead. Now, let's see how we are now. So, yep. So, they kind of got us pretty bad in the stomach. They didn't take any of our stuff, though, thank goodness. But yeah, they just left us for dead. They may not have been hungry bandits. Those might have been those slave... No, the slave traders usually don't bother you, though. So I didn't get a chance to see them. They were there so fast. But as you can see, we died really easily because we have... But even though we died, I think we got maybe... No, we didn't get any melee defense. But even if we die, we'll get melee defense melee attack skills just from fighting, but I don't think we even had a chance to defend ourselves there. There were too many of them. So that's again why we want to get more people in our party, because we're going to die quite a bit regardless. And but right now we're pretty much, I was doing too much talking and not enough looking. So yeah, you definitely got to keep an eye on your surroundings here to make sure. Right now we're okay though, because we're on the ground. Nobody's going to attack us now. Here, so let's see here. So we got to wait for this right here, the stomach. Okay, now the stomach thing, it went into the negatives. If it goes to a negative 100, I think we die, and if we bleed out, we'll die. Yeah, it needs bandaging. It's slowly getting worse, but we need to. This actually, it's not getting really worse yet, but our blood will start to go down, and we'll bleed out if we're not careful. But right now, since we're knocked out, sometimes some of the villagers or guards or whatever, people come by and bandage us up, but right now I think we just got to wait it out until this gets to 0, and then we become conscious, then we can bandage ourselves up. But right now we can't really do anything. Ooh, actually we're not getting any. See, we're in a recovery coma right now too. So you won't get up again until all your critical body parts are recovered above 0. So we're slowly getting better here. So we're not much is gonna happen. So I'm gonna pause the video here, and join us when we get back up. So right now it's about 10 o'clock at night. So I'll be right back. Alrighty. So we had to reload. Character was actually getting worse, and he would have bled out. Nobody came by to heal us. Sometimes we'll get better, just if our wounds aren't too bad, but our stomach was just too bad there. It kept getting worse, so we would eventually bled out and died, so I had to reload it. But what I did see while I was getting back to the point where I left off, gotta be a little careful here, but down here, where I was pointing to before, in front of the bar there, I noticed there was some kind of a scuffle. Not sure exactly who was involved, maybe some hungry bandits or something. But we're gonna go adventure out there, and we're going real slow now, just because we're weighted down quite a bit now. We're heavy. We got a total weight of 43, and we become encumbered at 16s. So we're but this is good training to get to build up our strength here. But figured we go here and sell our items outside of town here and check on and see if there's any debris still left over here, or any uniforms or armor or weapons that we can scavenge from these guys out here. I don't know if there's going to be. But we can check. Let's see if we can get closer up here. It looks like this. Oh, they're carrying the bodies out. So it looks like some. Let's see what these guys are. So it looks like we're going to be able to get some loot here, which is good. So the guards don't. Starving bandits. Okay, that's right. It's starving bandits. So let's see if we can. Come on, get ourselves out here, and we should be able to get some loot off of these guys. So first, we're going to want to go sell our stuff out so we can make some room. Okay, so let's see here. We're going real slow now. Come on, higher ground, you can do it. Alright, so let's go. We're going to go inside the bar here and sell our items. Kind of slow down the pace here. So let's see here. Alright, so let's go to this guy, or this lady, I think it is. Barman. There's a lady, I think. Yeah, I believe it's a lady. I can't tell. It says barman, but it looks like a lady. Okay, so let's sell off this stuff, get some cash. Now we've got 1,192 cats. So let's go outside here. Try to loot these bodies. Alright, so I think think we should be able to loot them. Loot. So we got a weapon here, a club. 100% stealing chance, because... Okay. Oh, put some... Oh, we got a piece of armor there we didn't have before. You don't look great, but it's better than what we had. So we had nothing. So let's see here. Another weapon there. Alright, I think that's all we can fit there, so we're going to have to go back and sell our leftover items here. Sell our, there we go. So let's sell our stolen goods, no problem. Sometimes you have to be careful selling the stuff, fencing it. But now they don't really care because they're just hungry bandits. So we'll sell one of our, let's see here. Sell one of these. Which one do we want to sell? It looks like the first one is better than the second one we have, so let's sell this one. We'll hold on to our katana. I think our katana is still a better item, so I think we're going to want to put the katana first. There you go. So we're going to have two weapons. I think this one is better than that. It's got better cutting damage, no blunt damage, which is fine, but it's a lot better cutting damage. Wow, this has got a lot of value, too. That's a nice weapon we have there. That's worth 11,665 cats. Only 2,913 sell value, but... So we want to hold on to our weapon. Alright, so let's go... Ooh, this guy. Let's loot this guy. Surprised they didn't take him outside, but... Sometimes they are unconscious, too. So you got to be careful, because if they're unconscious, then we'll get tagged for stealing. So, but these guys don't seem to care that we're looting this guy. Surprised they didn't take that guy out of there. So let's trade. So let's continue to make some cash out of these items. Okay. Looks like that guy lost his leg too. All right. So let's continue our looting here. Ooh. Okay, that guy is naked now. Loot this one. Alright. So we're making a little bit of cash here. We might have enough. No, 1,300. We're still going to need to go do some more mining. But we are making some free cash here off the scraps here of this battle. Sell that one there. Gotta be careful not to accidentally click on our main weapon there, because it will sell and we'll have to buy it back. Ooh, this guy really bled out. I think this other guy had another weapon, another piece of armor on him. So let's sell this. Yeah, that's definitely a lady. Alright, so we're up to 1,500, so we're halfway there. So let's go hit this one. I think that is it now. I think we're good. See any other... Oh, another guy over here. Oh, good. Alright, so we got some more items, more people over here to loot. So we're up to 1597 now. Auto save, so let's continue to loot these guys. There. Oh. There we go. So that's a nice weapon there. That's a saber. It's got a sell value of 496. I don't think we may want to keep that one now. Yeah, so let's put this one right here. We'll resell that one and we'll... I think we can learn how to use the sabers. Yeah, we got a 1 skill on everything, so we can learn how to do the sabers. That would be nice. We can use that. We can also train up on on training dummies too. So let's see if there's anybody else out here around the building over here. Let's see anybody else. I think we got all this guy. Nope, we didn't actually. All right, cool. Let's see. Let's just take a look around here. See if there's anybody off in the distance here. I don't think so. Okay. Alright, so let's go sell these remaining items, and it's getting late at night here, so we gotta be careful. Alright. Sell off our remaining items here. Okay. So, I mean, it's better than nothing. This rag shirt doesn't really provides a little bit of blunt resistance, but we're definitely gonna want to upgrade. But it's better than nothing. And, we're probably gonna want to buy a little bit more food here, so we're almost out of that other food. So I'll show you how expensive this is. 570. So I think right now we still have a little bit of food, so we're not gonna try to hire our other guy first before we go out. And I'll show you how fast we're moving now. We should move. See, we're definitely moving faster than we were before. See, now that we're not weighted down. So let's go do some more mining, even though it is late at night. Just have to be careful. Until we get a little closer and then find our spot here. Let's see here. Is this our spot over here? I think this is our little spot here. Getting a little laggy here. Yeah, this is where we want to be, so we'll just right click on that and we should get there momentarily. Let's speed it up a little bit. Have to keep an eye out for anything that might attack us. Alright, so we're up to 1,684, so I think another bag full of stuff and we should be all set to hire somebody anyway. There you go. Okay, so he's mining some more stuff here. And this will leave the copper hopper here, I guess you can call it. It'll leave off with what you last left it at. Like if you left like a couple bars in here, a couple of things of ore, it'll still be there when you go to mine it the next time, or whoever does, which is cool. So as far as I know, we're the only ones our party is the only one that mines the resources and everything. You don't ever see other people mining and stuff like that from other NPCs in the game or anything like that. So we don't need ranged on here, so we can get rid of that. But we could, if we wanted to, we could set up some jobs here. Like we could have this guy just keep mining and then go sell stuff later, and then just kind of automate some of the jobs here. Like we could have this prospect here. Oh, I've never seen this one. Huh. Oh, I guess this is kind of like a map of where the stuff is. Interesting. Never seen this before. Not sure exactly how to use that. Anyway, let's keep mining here. Alright, so I'm going to cut the camera here, and then Actually, I'm just going to cut the episode here since we're at the 30-minute mark. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'll probably rejoin in the next episode when we have our 3,000 cats and we can hire our next person, our first person. So thank you for joining me. It's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming. My co-host Mr. Brody here, and we'll be back with another episode of our Let's Play of Kenshi. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye now.